oh my God, what is happening to Bitcoin? Are you affected by this in any way? So Bitcoin just got approved, and this is the first day of Bitcoin ETF trading. But look at this. My prediction was for Bitcoin to hit resistance at 48K to about 52K area and ran up to about 49-ish, almost hitting 50K, and then dumped. What caused this dump? Right back to 46K, right back to where it was the day before the ETF got approved. What is this crazy action? And look at ETH. Ethereum, as I've been saying, is basically having a rotation. Basically, the big whale money is rotating out of Bitcoin into Ethereum. That's why Ethereum is having an even bigger run, but it also had a dump back as well. However, is the rotation in Ethereum over already? Well, let's have some perspective. If we look at the longer term chart, right? Basically, this is like the monthly chart, the last month of Ethereum, right? It's basically on a very big run right now, and looks like it could be consolidating here, ready for another pop. It can get to just below or even touch 3,000 in the next couple of weeks, or maybe 3 weeks, right? So what is happening right now is there's money from the crypto whales that are rotating out of Bitcoin into Ethereum right now. But what is Wall Street doing? Are they buying more Bitcoin? On Wall Street, it's an extremely interesting situation. A lot of people are saying that today, the total trading volume is $4.6 billion for all of these Bitcoin funds combined. $4.6 billion in just one day. And that is a historical record. That blows past any record we have right now. But hang on. Are these all buying volume or selling volume? Well, people say, well, these are all entirely new ETFs, so it must be money flowing into these new Bitcoin ETFs, because there's nobody who's bought anything inside them, because they just started trading today, so they cannot be selling volume, right? Wrong, except the largest volume here, which is Grayscale. You all remember Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and now it's turned into a Bitcoin ETF. Their trading volume is 2.3 trillion. So what could actually be happening here is, but it is possible. I'm not saying it is happening, but essentially, because their fees are actually quite high, and they're the least well known out of all these Bitcoin ETFs, like compared to Franklin Templeton, or Valkyrie, VanEck, or even this is BlackRock. So compared to these big names, people are selling, right? They're selling maybe somewhere as high as 2.3 billion out of Grayscale, and then they're buying 2.3 billion, taking all of that into the other Bitcoin ETFs, right? Because that number, see, if we take out Grayscale Bitcoin, the entire trading volume is 2.3 billion. But the entire trading volume for Grayscale is also 2.3 trillion. So is it possible that the market just sold 2.3 trillion out of Grayscale, took the money out of there, and put it all into all these other ones? My personal opinion is, I think probably the real volume of buying on the first day is something like 300 million to 400 million in reality. So it's not really high as the record. I don't think the record has been broken, but it's still a significantly good day, like 300 million to 400 million, somewhere in that ballpark. But most of that trading volume, something like 1.8, 1.9 trillion dollars, in my opinion, in my estimation, is actually people selling their Grayscale Bitcoin in order to then buy the ETFs in Bitcoin. So it's not really new money. It's not really new money coming from outside of crypto to buy. The only new money that's coming in is, in my estimation, 300 to 400 million, which is far from the record. The record was like 1.2 billion in one day for an ESG fund, that also from BlackRock. So to sum up, there is danger of a Bitcoin pullback, right? You may even call it sell on news. It's possible at looking at the data, but we need the market to tell us how much money. In a few hours, they're going to tell us how much money actually flowed into Bitcoin ETFs, how much new money. So for now, the big story is still Ethereum and the Ethereum ecosystem. I've been talking about that before, but follow Pablo for more updates.